Jelly Roll, born Jason Bradley DeFord, recently offered a deeply personal glimpse into his battle with addiction and the significant role that Alcoholics Anonymous AAA and Narcotics Anonymous NA have played in his life. The 39-year-old singer, who has become a voice of raw honesty and resilience in the music world, took time during an interview on Sirius XM's The Highway to reflect on how his introduction to these recovery programs was an early court-mandated experience that, although initially hazy, eventually became a crucial part of his journey. Looking back on that pivotal time, Jelly Roll explained that his first encounter with an AA meeting occurred when he was just a young teenager. "Oh goodness. I don't fully remember my first real meeting," he began, recalling how his life took an unexpected turn at the age of 14. "I was court-ordered at like 14," he revealed, shedding light on the legal pressures that forced him into the recovery space before he was truly ready to understand its meaning. This young age, when most teens are still figuring out who they are, was a time when Jelly Roll was already dealing with serious issues, including substance abuse. This court-ordered attendance at AA marked the beginning of a long and complicated relationship with recovery. Though that initial meeting may not have left a clear memory, Jelly Roll reflected on how those early experiences in recovery spaces eventually resonated with him on a deeper level. "I don't remember it as much as I should," he admitted, acknowledging that as a teenager, it was difficult to fully grasp the gravity of what AA was offering. However, as the years passed and he continued to battle addiction, those meetings would take on greater significance. "I definitely remember the first time that I found solace in those rooms," Jelly Roll shared, noting the profound emotional relief and comfort that AAA and NA began to provide as he grew older and more engaged in his recovery journey. The concept of solace, of finding peace and comfort in a place designed to help people confront their darkest demons, became a cornerstone of Jelly Roll's recovery. He talked about how his perspective on these meetings shifted over time, evolving from something he was forced to do into something he genuinely valued. "The first time that I kind of got introduced to the concept of this," he said, referencing the wisdom, structure, and community that AAA and NA offer, and how much stuff I've taken from them rooms. Over time, Jelly Roll's attendance at these meetings became not just about fulfilling a legal obligation, but about internalizing the tools and lessons they offered for surviving and thriving beyond addiction. Jelly Roll's words highlight how recovery programs like AAA and NA can transform lives, offering more than just a space to share stories. They provide a framework for personal growth, accountability, and emotional healing. For Jelly Roll, these meetings were not only a tool for sobriety but also a source of artistic inspiration. He spoke about the profound effect that leaving an AA or NA meeting had on him. "I've never been more inspired than when leaving an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting or a Narcotics Anonymous meeting," he said, emphasizing the incredible impact these sessions had on his creativity, motivation, and overall outlook on life. The meetings were more than just places for recovery, they were places of renewal and reflection. He went on to describe the unique emotional atmosphere within these rooms, offering a vivid metaphor that speaks to the power of the meetings. "I think everybody should experience one, even if you've never drank in your life," Jelly Roll said, a bold statement reflecting his belief that the lessons learned in AAA and AA can apply to anyone, whether or not they've struggled with addiction. He elaborated on this thought by comparing a good meeting to a compelling piece of theater. "The good ones are like good theater. They'll make you listen, you'll learn, you'll laugh, and you'll cry," he explained. In these few words, he captured the essence of what makes these meetings so powerful: the ability to evoke a range of emotions and provide insights that transcend the specifics of addiction, offering broader life lessons about struggle, empathy, and resilience. Jelly Roll's journey through AAA and NA has not only helped him achieve sobriety but also profoundly influenced his music. His song, "I Am Not Okay," stands as a testament to the emotional and psychological depths he explored during his recovery. During the interview, he spoke candidly about how his experiences in these rooms inspired the creation of the song. It's a track that touches on the fragility of mental health and the inner turmoil that many people, especially those battling addiction, face on a daily basis. Through this song, Jelly Roll channels the raw emotions he encountered in those rooms, turning them into art that resonates with listeners who might be fighting their own battles with addiction, depression, or trauma. His connection to the world of recovery has been an ongoing theme in his public life. Throughout his career, Jelly Roll has been unflinchingly honest about his struggles with addiction and the journey towards sobriety. In May of this year, he spoke openly about using marijuana as a way to keep himself away from more dangerous, addictive substances. This admission underscored the complexity of his relationship with sobriety, a journey that, for many, is rarely straightforward. His willingness to talk about these challenges, rather than paint a picture of perfect recovery, makes his story even more relatable to those who are navigating their own paths to healing. Jelly Roll's candor and vulnerability in sharing his story have endeared him to fans who see in him a reflection of their own struggles. Whether through his music or his interviews, he has created a platform that speaks to the realities of addiction and recovery without sugarcoating the difficulties. His words, particularly regarding the role AAA and NA have played in his life, serve as a beacon of hope for others who may be walking a similar path. Through his art, Jelly Roll continues to provide a voice for the voiceless, reminding us all that even in the midst of pain and hardship, there is a path to recovery, healing, and redemption. His story is not just one of personal growth but also of the power of community and shared experience in helping people find their way out of the darkness and into the light.